Don't ever forget.
Don't ever forget that today, July 4, 1776, 246 years ago, the end of the Revolutionary War gave birth to the American independence. And less than 2.5 centuries after that, it remained as one of the most important national holiday that is strongly tied to freedom and patriotism in the United States of America. Let me take you back in time. The French and Indian War, also known as the 7 Years' War, gave new power and territories to the British Crown, but the long skirmishes became the very reason why the British government demanded higher taxes for the colonies. This, levied by a distant British government in which they had no representation and had unequal rights compared to the British subjects, became the reason for the growing desire for self-rule among the American colonists. The skirmishes that happened in Lexington and Concord in April 1775 between British troops and colonial militiamen ignited the armed conflict that started the Revolutionary War. Not long after that, the American rebels were waging a full-scale war for their independence. It was the battle between the redcoats of the British Army, known for wearing red uniforms during that time, and the American soldiers known as the Patriots. It was a war that stained the American soil with blood in the pursuit of control and independence, and is one of the bloodiest Revolutionary War in world history that took thousands of lives. The army, led by George Washington, inflicted heavy casualties on the British regiment of General William Hull at Breed's Hill in Boston, and it is now known as the Battle of Bunker Hill. It became a fire that ignited the passion of the American colonist army to pursue their revolutionary cause. On July 2, 1776, the Continental Congress voted in favor of independence, and 2 days later, delegates from the 13 colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence, a historic document mostly drafted by Thomas Jefferson in consultation with fellow committee members John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Roger Sherman, and William Livingston. The war lasted until September 3, 1783, where the victors, the American colonies, finally achieved their hard-fought freedom. Today, the celebration of the American independence ranged from igniting some fireworks, parades, carnivals, fairs, political speeches, ceremonies, and concerts to more casual family gatherings and, of course, barbecues. As different parts of the United States of America commemorate the passage of the Declaration of Independence by the Continental Congress on July 4th, 1776, it is also a time to remember the brave men and women that gave their lives for freedom of America. Don't ever forget that. The British and the American colonists were fighting over land. But the biggest question of all, who really owned that land? Put your comments down below, and don't forget to press that button.
Don't ever forget.